The 1 in 10 G-Crack contest winner will be announced today, as well as the Pokemon Dual Realis 5 winners will be announced today. We have a huge restock on all rods and reels across all of our 3 major manufacturers and some dope new top waters. Let's get into this week's drop. I'm super excited to bring it to you guys. How's it going, guys? Travis here from Tacklebros, joined as always with my friend who finally found his voice.
Hello.
Ashton has a microphone, so he can finally communicate with me. I've only been asking you to bring a microphone for, I don't know, 3 months now?
It's at least 4.
It's been a while. People like to hear your voice, man. Welcome to our regular schedule programming. This is our Thursday drop. This is when we bring to you guys all of our restocks throughout the week, new products. This is where this is our staple program, I'd say.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is kind of our thing. You know?
What people like to see.
Yeah, this is where we get to hang out with you guys. And I got some stuff for you guys this week, man. I'm really excited about this one. Some of this stuff, man, has been in shipping from the whole CP fiasco for literally like 3 months, bro.
Oh yeah, it's been a while.
I'm not even joking. So, and then I know for like the last like month and a half, we have had crazy low rod, reel, all that. This week, man, is the biggest restock from all 3 brands we've ever had at once, which is pretty cool. We got tons of new stuff, which we are going to get into. Make sure you guys check out all of our social media. Follow us on Instagram at Tacklebros Fishing. That's our main account across everything. So I think we have Instagram, TikTok, we got everything. Facebook, we got it all. If you guys want to follow Ashton, give him a follow at QTR_46. And if you want to give me a follow me at Tacklebros. I think I got the coolest name, dude. I'm telling you right now.
Well,
people say that. There's just rumblings in the street.
Aren't you happy I told you to pick that name?
Who?
You.
I told you I was picking that. Don't try to.
Well,
You're not trying to take credit for the Tacklebros.
I told you to do Tacklebros.
Dude, I don't know about that.
I'm the one who edit these videos.
Who chose the name Tacklebros?
Ashton did. And I'm going to cut it right there.
You mother. Let's get into this week. I'm going to start off. Well, we do need to announce the winners. So we're going to come back to the winners because I am waiting on a text for all the winners. We're going to show you guys the 5 winners of the Dual Realis. You had to submit a photo to us. I'm going to contact you via how you submitted the photo. Oh, the phone has rang. We might have I have the names of the 5 Pokemon winners.
Excellent.
And we're going to post their pictures. That's perfect. First winner, Michael Ho. Second winner, Liam Stringer. Third winner, Dwight Shelford. Fourth winner, Daniel Bodnick. And the grand prize winner is Christian Lin. Big name.
Oh, yes, sir, it is.
All right, so those are our 5 Pokemon winners. Congrats to you guys. Please reach out to me on my Instagram if you can. If not, if I don't hear from you guys in like a week, I'll get someone to send you an email.
Yeah.
I think that's fair play. I don't know how people like mostly reached out. I think it was email and Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll send you guys your prizes, and congratulations. Thank you for participating. That was a cool one, man. I like seeing everybody's pictures of all the
Fish caught on the Pokemon.
Yeah, exactly. I thought it was cool, man. I get the collection thing. Obviously, I do a lot of collecting as well. But man, it's cool to see people catch stuff on like fun lures.
Oh, you know what I want to know though?
What do you want to know?
Did the Psyduck catch the most amount of fish, or the Pikachu Jitterbug? I think the Psyduck caught the most amount of fish.
Well, it's crankbait, so it's
Exactly.
probably a little bit more
Fish friendly. Well, it's a multi-species lure. Not many smallmouth hit a Jitterbug.
The other thing you gotta think about, bro, is when we came out with them, it was already cold.
Oh,
so
yeah,
it's kind of already crankbait season.
Yeah,
like people ain't catching them.
That's fair.
I mean, I'm sure some people obviously did. But,
Yeah.
Thank you to everybody who participated, and then I'm still waiting on the winner of the Alton Jones Bellowshat. This is pretty cool. I actually didn't know that there was literally only 10. I think like a couple stores got them, and there was literally only 10. I should have known that because it says 7 out of 10. But and then these hats are only available in Japan. There's like 1 or 2 colors.
That's cool.
So pretty cool. And it's signed by Alton Jones, and the pack's signed by Alton Jones. Let's get into this week's drop, and we'll circle back to the G-Crack once I get the the text message. I'm going to start out with one of our favorite brands from one of my close friends. Oh, hold up. Wait a minute. Okay. Bass Commando. Bass Commando, you're the winner of this. Big name.
Oh, yeah.
So if you reach out to me on Instagram, I'll send you a little thing. We'll verify that it's actually you. Congratulations. We'll get this shipped out to you. Just like I said, reach out to me on Instagram. I'll get you to verify, and then we'll fire it off to you. Big name, dude. Bass Commando. Okay. Moving to the main event. This week we have 2 new colors in our best-selling topwater bait.
Yep.
Was it actually ranked? Why didn't we include that one? I don't remember. 2 new colors in our best-selling topwater bait. We're going to see the addition of Baby Bass. This is a dope color, dude. These
sick.
colors are super good. And then this one, which both of us were like, damn, that's cool. This is Phantom Chartreuse Shad. So really deep chartreuse on the side. It's got a little orange hit on the belly, and then the back, which of course you can't see it. There it is. And the back on that guy is like a pearl white. Both these colors are going to be available in the Kicknocker Pup, as well as the full-size Kicknocker. So great to see new additions. I'm going to take this one out just because I think...
Honestly, man, that is my new favorite color.
Yeah, you said that. I mean, we already know what my favorite color is.
Oh, yeah.
But let's have a look here. Let's have a look. See. Oh, it is good, man.
It's so cool.
That is a good color. Little orange hit on the belly. Nice, clear chartreuse. And then the white hit on the back. That's badass, dude.
Super cool.
If you guys aren't familiar with the Kicknocker, it has been one of the best, spook style baits on the market for a very, very long time. Long before it was in the Teckel namesake. Premium hardware. I've caught giants on it. I've literally caught giants on camera on it. I can't say enough good things about it, man. I love that bait. Super easy to work. If you're not like an avid topwater fisherman, which I'm not, I wouldn't claim to be. It's one of those things where you can literally pick it up and you can just start playing around with it, and you're gonna pick up really quickly on how this thing actually works. User friendly, catches a ton of them, draws in fish, and amazing colors across the board, including the 2 new ones, Baby Bass and Phantom Chartreuse Shad.
And really good hooks on it.
And great hooks on them. Yeah, just great overall. Now, a brand new product in our shop from Teckel. Again, this is one of those things, man. Like I wish everybody just got along and we could have got these 3 months ago and people could have fished them. The all new Kicknocker BD. So that big dog. Whoa. So this is the biggest version of the Teckel Kicknocker. Now, I actually have a lot of experience with this. We had a ton of fun. So for size reference, this is the standard size Teckel Kicknocker. This is the big dog. So BD, you know what? It can stand for big dog. What was the other one? It can stand for big dog.
Big dog,
bulldog,
big daddy.
Big daddy. What was the other one?
Bad dog. No.
Bad dog?
No.
I don't know. It should be bulldog, big dog.
No, it was big daddy, big dog.
Big dog.
And
something else.
Something else.
Whatever you want to interpret it as, BD. So this is a Magnum version of the Kicknocker. Now, I've been playing with these. So Hideki came down here what around the summertime?
I think it was September. No, earlier.
No, I think it was in the middle of summer. It was July.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so he came down in July. He brought down a bunch of these. We were throwing them around, trying to get Hideki a muskie. We went fishing for like 4 or 5 days. Never could get one to go. It's kind of a weird time to catch muskie. You really want to go like early June or like October. Right?
Yeah.
So we threw these around quite a bit. We were getting tons of blow up from largemouth and smallmouth. Actually, I've seen that he just released one of the videos of me and him fishing on like a local lake here where he caught a 3-pound largemouth on this thing. So don't be intimidated by the size. They're all going to eat it. But for you musky guys, if you're looking for a super dope, not mega sized. Also, bass guys, this is ultra applicable. It's 168, which is what? Just
6 3/4.
6 3/4, so just shy of 7 inches, 2 ounces. So again, you need a rod for it, but you don't need like a crazy, You know what I mean?
You probably have the
Yeah, you
bag.
probably have something that's going to throw this pretty well. It's not gigantic. Now, for you musky guys, this is going to produce a lot more bites. Now, you might not get the, if you're throwing pounder dogs and you're throwing like big, 13-inch believers and stuff like that, you're probably targeting just that 0.01% of muskie. And not saying they're not going to eat this, but if you're just like if you're getting into muskie fishing and you're trying to like experience an amazing topwater blow up from one of the dopest fish that you can possibly catch, this is going to trigger them. I guarantee it. Pike are going to smash this thing. Smallmouth, like the first 4 casts on the St. Lawrence River with this guy.
Oh, yeah.
It got absolutely destroyed. And then multiple largemouth were eating it. So a super sick, honestly, great addition size-wise. Like there's the little size comparison. So super easy to walk, awesome bait, great colors. Let's have a look at the colors. I get really passionate. You know what I mean?
You're a big topwater guy.
Well, I'm kind of turned into one, dude.
Oh, yeah, you are.
Hideki's kind of converted me. And then him chirping me about not being able to cast. Like, I'm committed now. That first one that we were looking at, that is going to be the bone color. Beautiful, beautiful bone. We're going to have the chartreuse shad color, which is great. It's kind of like a sexy shad.
Oh, yeah.
The old threadfin shad. Striper, guys. This is another... I know that he actually caught a big striper on these. So chartreuse shiner. It's a really good one. A little bit of reflective. It's like has like a foil center in it, so there's a nice reflective in there. Chrome, dude. Chrome topwater. Vanilla Ice. Rob Van Winkle, aka.
Oh, is that his name?
That's his name, Rob Van Winkle.
Thank God he changed it.
Come on, dude. Black Shore. It's kind of a classic one here. It kind of imitates loons.
Yeah.
And then my personal favorite, this is going to be Lime Ice. So this is an ultra clear, has a little bit of a yellow hit on the back, a bit of purple on the head. Phenomenal color. I don't really think there's a bad time to throw it, but obviously a little bit like nicer than Clearwater. So if you guys have been looking for a phenomenal Magnum topwater, check this guy out from Teckel, the Kicknocker BD, now available at Tacklebros. All right, moving over to our friends at Evergreen, we had a couple things come back in stock. First one is going to be the Multicase tackle bag. This is basically, I think I said last time, I use this type of bag for storing like line and stuff like that. I believe this one is actually designed for holding swim baits. So the Evergreen one in specific is a little bit shorter than the Diawa and the X-Braid one. So if you guys are looking for something to store your bigger swim baits, it's 360 millimeters, so it's gonna hold pretty much anything. What's the biggest one we have over there? It's got to be the Ballums, right? Yeah, like this is gonna hold a Ballum, no problem if you want to do that. It's gonna hold any of the Evergreen stuff. It'll hold your rats. Just a really cool little hard, soft bag. Clear top. They sell it pretty quick. Also from Evergreen, a really cool jig, and something I should point out with Evergreen. So you guys are familiar with the jackhammer. Now, obviously, the hook, the startup, the overall components are awesome with the jackhammer. But one thing that I think really sets them apart is their skirting material. They have some of the best color combinations in any skirting material, period. So when they come out with another style of jig, generally they carry over the same colors from all of their jackhammers and stuff like that. So this week we have IR jig from Evergreen. Now, not a new product, something that we've been carrying since its inception, but one that we don't get back in stock very often, so I figured I would point this out. This is a great sort of mid-size finesse jig. Now, the difference with this jig to some of the other jigs, this is gonna actually have a ball head. So it's a ball head jig, whereas, you have your Arky style jigs, you have your football jigs. This is a full, ball style head. It's also gonna have a 45-degree line tie. It's gonna allow it to come through stuff nicely. Has a great hook on it, great skirting material like I just rambled on about. Great keeper, hand tied. So The IR jigs are back in stock, I believe, in most sizes and colors. They come in all the most common colors, 1/2 ounce, 3/8. And then also from Evergreen, we got their ultra popular Loud Buzz Buzzbait. Now this is a cool little buzzbait. They basically built in keels onto the side of the head that helps this thing stay up. So once you get it up to the surface of the water, as you're retrieving it, you know, sometimes if you slow down a little bit, it'll sort of dive off or die off to the side. This isn't gonna have that problem. The keel is gonna help keep the bait up on the surface. It's very noisy, it's all aluminum, tons of racket, all the right colors. These are back in stock from Evergreen as well. Now let's have a look at some of Daiwa accessories that came back in stock. We're constantly getting asked about, you know, lure cases. So things to wrap your lure up. Now this one is great, but I think it defeats some of the purpose. Now, if you're just...
Oh, I see what you said. Yeah.
So this is a little bit of a weird one. I know a lot of guys, I don't actually wrap my lures ever. I don't think I ever really have. But a lot of guys like to wrap their lures, especially on like tournament day, if they're going out. They'll want to wrap their lures so that they can be like a little sneaky or whatever, right? This is not going to be the one for you. This is going to be a see-through one. So this is more for, you know, my boys who want to throw their things in the truck.
Yeah.
And make sure that they're not going to get a treble hook in the back seat when they have like
a child back there.
What? A child? I was just going to say cloth seat. You don't want to get hooked in a cloth seat.
Don't get a hook in a child either.
No, that's true. So these are going to be in 4 different sizes. We're going to have the XL, which is pretty mega. Do we got some stats on it? We don't. It's just XL. Hopefully it has the actual size on the thing. It looks like it'll hold about a 12-inch bait. Fair to say?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we're going to go down to the large, which looks like it might hold an 8-inch bait. The medium, probably a 6-inch bait. And then the small guy here, crankbaits.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. Crankbaits, maybe a spy bait. So this is the small size. All 4 of these are back in stock from Diawa. If you're looking to protect your, you know, if you have like a big swim bait, I should, man. I gotta get on this.
Man, I'm gonna say 10.864.
I think you're right. 10.864 sounds about right.
Yeah.
I gotta do something about. I just gotta take better care of my stuff. Everything's got rashed up and they got hooks and stuff.
That's kind of our style, though.
Yeah, it's true. Back in stock from Diawa. And then also back in stock, this is gonna be the VVEC Tactical View organizer bag. So really cool if you just want to throw some plastics in there. It also has like a little loop system, so you could probably, yeah, you could hook like.
Let's see the front of that bag.
Scissors or something. Well, I just want everybody to know that this bag is not a toy, dude.
Okay, there you go.
And this is the front side because
I know.
Get the barcode.
But it's weird.
Well, I just want them to know this bag is not a toy. All right, this is for lure storage only. Don't be taking this home thinking you and the kids are going to be going playing with this. This is for lure storage only.
For professionals.
All right?
It's not a toy.
Not a toy. Yeah, so this is basically a standard size lure bag. What would it be? 12 by 20? Basically, it's a really good, you know, inexpensive way to store some plastics or, you know, any other little gadgets that you have on the boat. From Daiwa. Not a toy. Also from Daiwa, we got a big restock this week on their entire D-Box system. So this is Daiwa's waterproof, you know, clear topped, great little weather seal on the outside here. You can customize these boxes however you want. And I think the best part is they're pretty inexpensive, man. Like these are, for what they are,
oh yeah,
like a great deal. And they come in a ton of different sizes. So they have the large shallow, so this is kind of a thinner version. Then they have your standard 3700 size. You got your fat daddy. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like this would be me, and then like this one would be you.
I get it much slimmer and smaller.
It's true. So then we also have the small ones. This is the shallow depth. This is the medium depth. What? It's the medium regular, and then this is the medium deep. That makes sense. So all 6 of these are back in stock right now. Great inexpensive box. The actual gasket on them, it works very, very well. They hold up pretty good. I think I've had a couple of these in the boat. I
think we have 2 or 3 in the boat.
I don't recall any of the latches breaking or anything like that. Yeah, they've held up pretty well. These came out, what, last year? Last year, the year before?
I think the year before.
Yeah. Dope boxes from Daiwa. Check these out for sure. The D-Box tackle system. And then finally, before we have a look at the massive rod and reel stuff that we got, line is back in stock from Daiwa. So all of their J Floral leader is back in stock, up to 25 pounds now. I think before we only went to maybe 20. The J-Braid Grand X8 and X4 are back in stock. And then we've also included a new color, which is going to be Island Blue.
Island Blue.
We're going to have the Island Blue. So this is a, you know what, let's take one out. Let's take the big one out. If you buy the 15-pound version of the Island Blue, you're going to get a little bonus in your thing. That's a good deal.
I thought Christmas was over, but here we are.
You get a free scissor. If you buy the 15-pound version while supplies last, you're gonna get a free braided scissor. This is, I mean, what a beautiful color of blue. Cool color. If you use blue line, this is a good time to buy it because you're gonna get some free scissors with it. I think we only have a couple sizes in it right now, 8 and 15 for sure. So check that out from Daiwa. All the chartreuse is back in stock. The moss green, everything. Line J-Braid is back in stock now from Daiwa. Okay, new in the reel lineup from Daiwa this week, we have added the Soul MQ in I think just the 25 and the 3000. Now, this is a pretty cool spinning reel. I'm gonna take this out so that we can see. Don't judge me on how long it takes me to put the handle on. Now, Soul traditionally is an inshore line of reels. We're obviously not a saltwater store, but I think there's some crossover here. Now, the first thing that I noticed, no, I knew the 3000 did.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Because the 3000 is kind of like where it's at. This is the 2500, great size. Really, so this is built on, this is a full monocoque body. So everything is going to be sealed in. They obviously did that to protect it from the elements. If you fish salt at all, you know that having everything sealed up is really ideal. It's also going to have the air bail. The air bail is what I would consider Daiwa's toughest bail. It's a little bit thicker, but it's completely hollow, so you don't really gain a lot of weight from it, but what you do gain is a lot of rigidity. Some guys like the piano wire, but I think this is a good application, especially when you're fighting those, you know, those larger inshore fish. This is gonna be a better probably bail system for it. So it's gonna have all the digi gearing. This is gonna basically have most of Daiwa's, you know, upper, mid to high end stuff in this guy. Monocoque, LT, light tough, which this reel is incredibly light. Now, you're gonna notice that it has an EVA foam knob. I'm assuming that's for the salt water. That's just a big thing in salt, right? Now, this one's kind of cool. This one is badass. That is a thick daddy handle.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah, so I really like that. Now, all of this saltwater talk, you can absolutely use this in freshwater. If you travel down south a lot, this might be a reel to consider, you know, just having in your arsenal. You can use it all summer, and then you want to go fishing in the wintertime. You want to fly down to Costa Rica and catch some mahi-mahi.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Would you catch it on this?
Yeah, 100%.
There you go, mahi-mahi. So 3,000, 2,500. I think it's available all the way up to 5,000, which we'll probably eventually get. But badass handle, super light for what it is, man. I think they did a really good job on this. Yeah, dope new reel from Daiwa, the Soul MQ LT 2,500 and 3,000. All right, now with Daiwa, we have had a complete restock across the board. Everything from, you know, one of our best-selling muskie reels is the Pro Rex muskie reel. All the Pro Rex left and right hand, I believe all 3 speeds are back in stock. If you're looking for something a little bit more affordable on the muskie side, you're throwing big, gigantic swim baits. All the Lexa 400s, the 300s, everything Lexa is also back in stock. Tatula 70s back in stock. Tatula BFS 70s are all back in stock, as well as 80s. Anything that says the word Tatula, I mean, how many? There's a million black boxes back there.
100%.
Yeah, everything's Tatula. Steez CT 70s. This is that new Steez 70 that came out recently. All back in stock, I believe. Most sizes, I think we might be missing one still. Zillions. And then this is our #1 selling spinning reel pretty much every year.
Yep.
Tatula MQLTs back in stock. And then a cool one that if you guys are interested in the Kage lineup from Daiwa, this is a Pro Shop exclusive line of rods and reels. you can give us a call. We can hook you up with a Kage. They have a really cool styled reel. This one comes with a cork handle on it, which is pretty dope.
Oh, yeah.
So check out the Kage lineup. And then as far as rods, I would say the bulk of this was in the Tatula lineup, except not regular Tatulas. So Tatula XTs, which again is for the money on that guy.
Yep.
Super tough rod to be, ultra light, really nice feeling rod. Tatula Elites, so non-AGS Tatula Elite models. I brought some here just to highlight. So this is going to be the Seth Fighter 6.9. This is the topwater jerkbait rod. One of the most popular, really nice EVA handle. Now, one thing that I feel like people get confused about is some of these come with EVA foam, some of them come with cork. Now, only 3 pros chose to go with cork: Chris Johnson, Corey Johnson, and Patrick Walters. So if you're buying one of their models of Tatula Elite rods, all of theirs is going to come with cork. If you're going with any of the other pros, Brent Ayler, Cody Myers, Takahiro Omori, Ish Monroe, Seth Fighter, obviously, all are going to come with this EVA foam handle. So something to keep in mind. These have recently been redone. The rods feel much better now. They kept a lot of the great models in the lineup and then added some much needed ones. This is the Randy Howell 7.1 skipping rod, another super popular one, all back in stock in the non-AGS. I believe that now the AGS massive restock in these guys. What's this guy? Ish Monroe Frog Rod 7.4. I believe we got the 8-foot and the 7.9 as well. This is the Patrick Walters jerkbait rod cork handle. So Patrick is obviously, came to his senses, I would say.
No, you know what's weird though?
Don't say people that like cork.
No.
Okay.
No.
You know me.
We love cork.
Yeah.
Right? The 3 guys who love smallmouth out of everybody chose cork.
It's because I feel like
cork is a bit more sensitive. And
some people say it dampens. I don't know, dude. I'm just so used to fishing cork. I feel like it's a northern thing.
It might be.
Where's Patrick Walters from?
Somewhere where he obviously has smallmouth because he catches them. So.
Yeah, he catches shit out of them.
Top 3 smallmouth guys choose cork.
Yeah, so cork handle on the Patrick Walters. Another one that's probably just popular because of where we are and kind of like our style, but this is the Chris Johnson 7.6 medium light hair jig rod. I think Chris did a really good job. Obviously, he's one of the best hair jig fishermen in the world. This rod feels right to me, and it's if you're not gonna spend like Felissa 901 money, this is a phenomenal option. It's really, really dialed in. You can go AGS if you want to get, just a little bit lighter, a little bit more sensitivity. But the non-AGS version is phenomenal as well. So check all those out from Daiwa. Like I said, huge restock just across everything. We got everything from Procyon all the way up to Steve's back in stock. So, yeah, that's Daiwa.
Big restock.
Should we talk about Shimano now?
We could do.
From Shimano this week, we had a full across the line restock in most of their reels. So I'm just going to run through a couple with you quickly. I'm hoping that rods are going to start flowing in the next couple weeks, and then we'll just have everything Shimano back, which would be dope.
Super cool.
So I'm going to start right here. SLX DCs are all back in stock left and right. 70s, same thing. I believe there was XTs and regular SLX back there as well. I got Noskis, man. Noskis is probably Shimano's best price point reel. These things have been phenomenal forever, and every time they do it, it's just like, wow, how did they get that much into a reel in that region? If you're looking for like a great workhorse reel that isn't going to break the bank, have a look at the Noski. Phenomenal. Corrado DCs, 150s, 151s, all back in stock. Aldebarans. Man, when was the last time we had Aldebarans, like regular?
I want to say 2 years ago.
Yeah, Aldebarans have been out of stock for quite some time. We have left hand and right hand. And then we had one Exynt 4000 show up. They couldn't send me 3000s.
No.
Sad. Exynt 4000. This is, again, Exynt's line of reels is P1 for me.
I was going to say it's the best
number
reel
one.
made.
And then if you want to just get the most bougie one or the most badass one from Shimano, we got Stella 3000. I think 2500s as well. Don't quote me though.
I'll say.
So yeah, like I said, pretty much everything Shimano that we carry is at least back in stock in some form. And then for St. Croix, now the guys have been working like crazy. This is the biggest St. Croix order we've had in over a year.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna probably push St. Croix to next week. Oh, I gotta circle back to Daiwa.
Okay.
Forgot something in the Diawa. You're a fan of Ardito.
Oh, a big fat Ardita.
You know, this is actually a cool rod, and I like showing this off every time they come back in stock. So this is the Ardito travel system.
Mm-hmm.
Right? This thing will turn into a full rod. It's can be fully assembled. This ends up being your butt end, so you slide the butt end of the rod down there, and then you have this beautiful rod. And then when you're done, you just untwist that, you break this back down, you protect all of your guides and your whole rod, and then this guy just goes in your backpack.
Sick.
That is one of the best storage for a travel rod I've ever seen. They only make a handful of models, I think like 2. We got them both back in stock. So Ardito, the travel breakdown rods, those are back in stock. And then if you're looking for multi-piece, we did get some of the multi-piece Ardito travel rods. These come in a great case. These are a little bit more premium. Like, that's much better styling. This is a true 4-piece travel rod. So breaks down into 4 pieces, goes in here. This one I'm holding is the 6.8 medium light. So sort of a great do everything. And there's a couple other models available as well. This is a nice little case, man.
It is nice.
You just need to make them, you can fit reels in them.
I know.
So yeah, those are also back in from Daiwa. Now, this is what I'm talking about. This is my list they gave me for St. Croix. I got, I don't know, 29 pages of St. Croix. So I'm going to give the guys an extra week. Some new models. Now, if you've been looking for St. Croix, it's going to keep going into stock over the course of the next week. They've come with a lot of really cool stuff since our last restock. So I'm going to break down some of the technology, some of the stuff they've had, some of the stuff that they've added, like the new handle. And
the new rod lineups.
Yeah, there's a new rod lineup. So this is going to be a awesome St. Croix, and I think we should sort of make it front and center for next week's drop. So make sure you guys are tuned into that. Thank you so much for hanging out with us this week on the drop. Looking forward to seeing you next week. Hopefully you're somewhere warm, man, because it is deathly cold out there.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I'm going home. I'll see you guys later.